Hello, everyone. Welcome back to another episode of Mass Effect Andromeda. I never did figure out what I was doing. From what it seems like, I should probably go to Voeld. Do I still only have 1 point in those? Okay. Map. Because I don't see the stuff that I'm expecting to do. So I think at this point it makes more sense to go to Voeld and then maybe Aya? I think?
Leaving Avaral. Bridge is yours, Pathfinder.
Like, I don't want to just ignore stuff. That's not at all what I'm trying to do, but it is something where I'm like, I think I need to do different stuff. Dying planet on Earth, lost sister. Yeah, for now, I think what I'm gonna do is go up to Voeld, and then see what I can do from there. Alright, now time to do some scanning.
Anomaly on sensors. Deploying probe. Tracking a huge mineral deposit.
See, so Voeld is there, so I'm just going to go around this way.
Anomaly on sensors. Probes launched. Detecting what's left of a ship.
Oh, wow. I don't have all of the planets. I don't think I'm going to. Will I?
Anomaly detected.
Where is the anomaly? Oh, it's a big storm.
Probe. Anomaly found.
So yeah, after this I'll still be missing 3 planets, I think.
Okay, bundle up, people.
I'll stay on my nice warp ship.
That's a lot of things to do on here. Let's do it. Who do I want to bring? I think I should still bring Jal. Actually, you know what? I'll bring these two because I didn't have much with PB. Yeah, okay.
Take her down, Callow. We designated this planet Habitat 6. Original readings suggested it had a breathable, nitrogen-rich atmosphere and oceans of H2O. I take it that's no longer the case. All H2O on Habitat 6, Voeld to the Angaran, is ice. And those oceans, frozen over completely. There goes the dream of a seaside property. That's a pretty intense blizzard. LZ is on the windward side of the mountain. Conditions are bad. I'm tracking gale force squalls.
Yeah, I'm a little happy to see that it looks like that they had a little bit of trouble landing.
Whoa!
Well, we're stuck here now.
We're good. We're good.
You sure? Want us to get out and push?
Very funny, Ryder.
Great.
Suvi wasn't kidding about the cold.
I think it's just time to start sprinting.
Know anything was here? You wouldn't think anything was here.
Step carefully. Ice and darkness. Deadly combination.
This is an impressive setup. A functional base on an ice mountain.
We're a strong people who are only momentarily burdened.
A heater! Let me warm up for a second. I've never been this cold.
We're almost there. We'll need to talk to Commander Anyik when we arrive.
Mm-hmm.
Extreme cold is detected, Pathfinder. The ambient temperature is normal. Life support is back online.
Get clearance to take off yet? No luck. Kenner's still shooting down anything that moves. That's if the blizzard doesn't get you first.
Negative 52 Celsius.
Word's getting around that you're all right. I'll decide for myself once I talk to Ephraim.
That's fair.
Fuel pumps, fuel lines, hydraulics, all looking good.
Safe condition is negative 30 Celsius. Which, funny enough, I think we hit this in the winter. It's usually like on the really cold side, but I think we tend to... Because what is it? Negative 40 Celsius is negative 40 Fahrenheit.
How is everyone back home? Parents doing all right?
They're fine. Worried about me.
When do you head back to Havara?
As soon as I'm done installing the new power grid. You coming with me this time?
I'm the only decent shuttle mechanic out here.
They'd manage without you.
We both know that's not true.
Extreme cold is detected, Pathfinder.
But I love you, Hera.
I know.
Who knows how much time we have?
I'm standing next to a heater. Yes, I'm aware of the dwindling supply situation. The supplies meant for the Resistance had to be diverted at the last moment, so we never received them. We'll get the next drop. I'm taking care of it myself.
Environmental temperatures are within acceptable limits. Life support is back online.
I hear you have a very impressive vehicle, yes?
We call it the Nomad.
I'm an amateur mechanic myself. Build vehicles for my people. Upload this schematic for your mechanic, with my compliments.
Oh?
They can upgrade your vehicle's shielding once you find the needed components.
Oh? He'll be thrilled.
He lives for this shit and will make his day.
My long-lost brother. You can find some of what you need here on Voeld. The rest, out and about.
Maniac is wasting time. We should be out there looking for Michelle.
Michelle's dead. You saw the explosion.
Yes, Michelle's explosion. She would have known exactly how to protect herself. We can put a pod together. Go back out there. Herif, maybe, and Eshka.
Don't be foolish, Hannah. Please be angry, grieve, rage, but please drop this.
Anything there? Nope. Guess we're gonna head up this way. I've said it before and I'll say it again. I love ice levels. So to see this, it's like, oh yeah, no, this is very much home. Just on the very extreme side. Heard about the new visitors to Aya. Do I have to remind you what happened the last time their kind contacted one of our worlds? Kadara is a cesspool because of them. I'm sure you and Ephra are receiving plenty of opinions from both sides. I trust you'll make the right call. Anyik? I and Voeld can't be overrun by those things, and I don't trust that so-called Pathfinder any more than the rest of them. Fair. I get it. I get it. We're an alien species to your planet. I wouldn't trust us either. Immediately, at least. Received some surprising news this week. Apparently, the human Pathfinder activated the vault on Eos. The newcomers are now settling on the surface. I don't know how to feel about this, Commander. It troubles me. A visitor from across dark space can access technology closed to us for centuries. What does this mean? History tells us what happened, or what happens when outsiders have more power than us. I apologize if I'm stepping out of line with my comments. Simply thinking out loud. I trust your judgment in all things, Commander. I'm right here.
No. I hope they dealt with it.
I'm right here.
That human is a Pathfinder fighting for us. Have some respect.
Jarl. And the Pathfinder.
Hi.
Don't worry, they dealt with me.
Gonna need some kind of stimulant.
I'm so sorry we managed to push the Ket back from Tekix. But they knew we were coming. Had traps laid out before we even crested the peak. Arjun didn't make it. He went down covering our saboteur. Took out nearly a dozen Ket before he fell. You'd have been so proud of him. I wanted to let you know before word got back in a less delicate way. I'll tell Eskel to hold off on sending the notice. You should be able to break the news to your parents yourself, Commander. I truly am sorry. I know this must be difficult to read, but know that Arjun Du Gil was a hero today. I hope you and Lavala are well. Little Fallet must be a handful by now. Mother, something happened. I sent Arjun on a mission and he didn't come back. He's not coming back. His officer tells me he fell protecting his squad. This is my fault. He should have had more training. I'm so... we need more recruits for Havarl. The Ket haven't reached the ruins, but their attempts on the capital have been bolder. I'm not sure how much longer we can hold out. I know you're stretched thin right now, and I heard about Arjun, so I'm sure this is a difficult time for you. I wouldn't contact you if it weren't urgent. I'll be in the field. Reach me by comm at your earliest convenience. Transcripts as requested. Stars. Seek, look. I told you I'm not interested in your collect. No, the cat base. That's a big ship. Are those? Looks like fighter aircraft. They're bringing more troops, bigger guns. That's not good. I'm going to COS. Keep watching. Log everything. We sent a shuttle with enough medical supplies to last you through the cycle. Did you ever receive them? Our tracking signal went dark after we left the supplies at the drop point. Please respond and let us know if they got to you safely.
Looks like supplies aren't getting through to the resistance.
Orders.
Looks like medical supplies. Probably shouldn't tamper with them.
I know, there's someone over there who I need to talk to.
Welcome. You are the Pathfinder, yes?
Yes?
I am Roshua Lin.
What are these symbols on the wall?
My people worship here in prayer.
And I give the blessings. Would you like one?
I'm a bit of a stranger to your faith.
A stranger in all things, perhaps. The blessing is offered with simple goodwill.
Why don't you practice religion in public?
Those who are slaves to the Ket are forbidden to express their spiritual beliefs. We honor their isolation by practicing privately. Faith is also strongest when no one sees it.
I, of course, accept it.
I give you strength and courage, yet be clear your heart.
How do you become a priestess?
With great hardship. Only those who know darkness can lead others to light. I speak weekly words for those who seek them. They take my words to their families, so that they all find the strength I once longed for.
What do you believe?
In the never-ending growth of a soul that is reincarnated within a family. A righteous action in this life begets enlightenment in the next.
And that is stronger than dynasty.
Like, when somebody offers you something like that, it's like, even though... Bringing it to, like, real-life stuff, if you aren't religious, by any means, if you're atheist, agnostic, or hell, even if you just believe in something different, if someone says, hey, I would like to pray for you, or pray, like, do something along those lines, like, that's something powerful. That's something that at least they believe is powerful. So to sit there and deny it is, to me, like, beyond rude. It's almost insulting. But to some stranger who is telling you, I would like to pray for you, it's like, that's, to me, that's hugely, it tells you something about them. And that they want to give or help or do something along those lines. And I think that's really powerful. Like, even at least just to you, to think that there's somebody out there who's at the very least thinking of you in a stranger to them, but thinking of you enough to want to wish you good luck, wish you well, wish you whatever it ends up being. So that over there was really, really cool, actually. Especially from a race that is very, not secretive. Secretive is part of it, but isolated. They don't, it doesn't seem like they want to necessarily welcome you in. So I don't know. So it was cool.
If you need patching up, you'll have to wait. A patrol just came through and I need to see to them.
That's fine. You seem short-handed.
You guys seem very understaffed.
Volunteer medics are hard to come by, especially ones who can handle Voeld.
It's actually warm in here. Those heaters work pretty well.
We We don't use them for heat. They generate artificial sun, so we don't go dark.
What do you mean, go dark?
Right, I suppose you wouldn't know about that. Our bodies generate energy from sunlight.
Oh, shit.
If
Okay.
we don't get enough, our immune systems weaken and our bioenergy slows. We
Kind
go
of
dark.
warm-blooded, or sorry, cold-blooded type of situation.
It can't be easy living in a place like this.
Between the cold and the lack of sun, it's tough to keep morale up. Most of us come from Aya or Haval, so it's a big adjustment. Immunity drops, people get sick. But if the civilians in the settlements can live here without complaint, so can we.
I'll come back if I need anything.
I'll be here.
Jarl, have you come back to us? And these must be the strangers I've heard so much about. You know, if not for Jarl, I might kill you.
This is my friend, Macy. She helps the blight resistance.
That must be difficult out here.
Jarl's the brave one.
How do you get supplies with the Ket everywhere?
The same way we came. There are caves and hidden paths all over Voeld.
It's hard to fly in, so my children run most items through the caves, little by little.
Children?
Their size makes it hard for the Ket to detect. We all do what we can out here, even children.
Are you selling anything we could use?
I have almost nothing left. What I do have, we need if we're going to stand any chance against the Ket. Maybe if you clear that Ket station on the South Road, I'd be able to bring in more and spare something for you.
I could probably do that.
How do you feel about Ephra?
Some speak ill of the man, but his plan is bold and the resistance is important. I'll do what I can to help until I can't help anymore.
Good luck, and stay safe.
Just make sure you return Jarl to us.
Jarl's got plot armor, don't worry about it.
Yes, what is it? You're that alien they've been talking about on comms, aren't you? Why are you standing here? Don't you have more important places to be?
Alright.
Pathfinder Rider with the Andromeda Initiative from...
Wonderful. You're from far away. Do they have magical healing where you're from?
Nothing more advanced than what you have.
Then where you're from is useless to me right now. Stand over there.
Dr. Harim, maybe Ryder can help us with the emergency caches.
Emergency caches?
This is a war zone. Ket attacks are always a risk. Wounded. There's probably a cache of emergency medical supplies nearby. No substitute for real medical attention, but you'll survive long enough to reship.
Problem is the caches are empty right now. Strained and no one's been out there to replenish supplies.
Sure.
There's no time to waste. I'll help with whatever you need.
Supply crates are stacked by the wall over there. Directions to the caches are with them. You have a vehicle?
Of course.
Good. Get going.
I'm betting I need to...
These are the emergency medical supplies the doctor mentioned. We have to get them to the caches. Sam, you saving the location data?
Of course, Pathfinder.
Okay. Alright. Let's actually do that. I'm gonna undo that one. I'm betting Voeld. Find an outpost site, that's fine. Locate the resistance commander, I think that's over on the other side. I'm going to probably track that one.
Got a message from my little brother this morning. He asked when I'm coming home.
He's young. He doesn't understand yet.
I don't know how to respond. How do you tell a child he might not come back?
Big yikes. Oh.
Good to see you again, Commander Dozil.
And you, Jal.
Zeal.
You must be Ryder. Jal told us what you did for Kirin's team on Haval. I'm Anyek Dozil, commander of this encampment. You're welcome here as an ally of the Angara.
Commander?
Thank you for allowing us into your base, Commander.
Your actions display your soul's intentions. I hope you will join the fight against the Ket. We've held the Ket at bay, but have been unable to deal a decisive blow. The longer things drag on, the greater our disadvantage.
That's why I came here. To help.
If you want to know where you can make a difference, go to the post that overlooks the valley. Nothing happens on Voeld without our lookouts knowing about it. Before you go, is there anything else I can help you with?
How are you holding up against the Ket?
It hasn't been easy. We've had our victories, but we're a small force. Too small.
Didn't Ephra send recruits?
Most of them are young, untrained. If we want to beat the Ket, we need medics, technicians, and skilled fighters.
Then Ryder and I will help.
We will?
If the commander needs recruits, we'll find them.
I'm an outsider. How could I convince anyone to join your resistance?
You may be an outsider, but Jarl is an experienced soldier with unmatched passion. He's inspired the will to fight in so many of us.
Jarl's right. We can find the people you need.
I'd be happy to take anyone you send my way. You have my gratitude, both of you.
How long has the resistance been around?
Nearly as long as the Ket. With our military destroyed, civilians took the fight into their own hands. They formed the resistance as a final effort to retake our home.
It seems to be working.
Only since Ephra took over. His tactics gave us the push we needed against the Ket. But even now, we're a long way from winning.
I've met Ephra. He's interesting.
He's never been good at first impressions. He can be stern, but he's exactly what the Resistance needs. Ephra took a scattered band of civilian fighters and molded them into an effective army. What success we've had against the Ket is entirely due to his leadership.
Most people seem to really respect him.
Because he would do anything for his people, he inspires the same in us. We may not always agree with Ephra, but we'd follow him to the end of the stars.
That's it for now.
I'll be here if you have any questions.
Do you have any more stuff?
Ryder?
Didn't think so.
That's it for now.
I was
I'll be
hoping...
here if you have any questions.
I was hoping that was the case, but... We got on the term? Okay. Shift change, leader Ket goes to the cons, speaks with unknown, Ket patrol returns, reports nothing unusual. Carrick returns or enters camp, quickly dispatched. Ket comes close to bug location. Ket leader checks weapon. Ket leader checks weapon again. Group of 5 Ket leave base to deal with roving wild wrath herd. Ket leader makes daily report to unknown superior. Glitch in feed, unsure what's causing it. Ket leader checks weapon for the 5th time today. Feed cuts out for 2 minutes, reported. Ket leader delivers hour-long speech to underlings. Ket leave in the direction of Hajara, reported possibly incoming attack. Ket leader reports in, immediately checks weapon. Static on feed, cuts out for 7 minutes. Ket leader dispatches patrol and rover, unsure of destination. Feed gone dark, reported. Feed still down, possible issue with network. I need to talk to you.
Pathfinder, something I can do for you?
You the requisitions officer? I hear you're having supply issues.
Of course not. I don't know what you've heard, but everything's running fine.
Not from what I saw.
Your communications say otherwise. You haven't received a shipment in weeks.
Those data pads are encrypted. How did you... I need to keep this news contained. No one knows the shipments have stopped. If word gets around, we'll have a serious morale drop. I need to investigate this quietly.
You have any leads?
Not much. The supplies make it planetside, but never reach the base. The obvious answer is the Ket. Sabotage is their style. We changed our drop point, but no luck. I can't send someone to investigate without word getting around. I guess there's no avoiding it eventually.
I'll check it out for you.
I can take a look at the drop point. That way, no one will panic.
I can't sanction an official search, but I also can't stop you from investigating on your own. The nav point for the last drop location is in my personal console. You seem to be adept at decryption, so I'll let you figure out the rest.
Oh, fine.
Squadron at Varroa. I'm picking up hostiles 2 clicks south of you. Hostile control approaching. Hope they give me a...
We're seeing an increase in activity around Janik. The Kett have erected a barrier of some kind around the dig. Scouts have spotted abducted Angara moving around behind the shield. Looks like the Kett have them working on something. Can't tell what it is. Also, more reports of abductions. The Kett appear to have stopped trying to attack the Dara, too well defended. That's good. However, looks like they focus their attacks on people traveling across the planet. Ambushes have increased. We should make sure the warning gets out.
From this room, we keep track of our brothers and sisters in the field.
You don't win a war without good organization. Wow. I wonder how it works. Do you think they're adapted remnant tech?
Pathfinder, I was told to expect you. Davia Kars, Chief Intelligence Officer. I want to brief you on Voeld. Any questions about the planet? Ask away.
How does the Resistance plan to win this war?
We don't have the forces to fight a planet-wide war. Our only hope is a strategic strike. The center of all Kett operations on Voeld is across the valley. If we take down their command structure, it will weaken them. At least, that is our hope.
Is that a map of Voeld?
A living map, yes. Every region on the planet is represented. Updated in real time as we get information from scouts and contacts. You can see the nearest Dara, the Jara Tetchiks, and Yarnik, the archaeological dig the Kett have occupied.
The bright spots on the map, are those cities?
Cities under siege by the Kett, yes. The largest, Astraea, was our capital.
Was?
It's hard to think of a city as a capital when it's just a maze of empty streets and burnt-out buildings. But buildings can be rebuilt. We are more than our cities.
Tell me more about Astraea.
It's the recent focus of Kett attacks. They think they can break our spirit by tearing down our walls. The Kett learned that we fight to the death, and they would rather we submit. So they destroy our Dara, our homes. They drive us into the cold and expect us to give in. They underestimate the Angara.
You mentioned the word Dar. What does it mean?
Well, translated directly, it means rock foundation. A Dar is smaller than a city, but larger than a settlement. There are several out here. Angara who live in Dara are combat trained, ready for anything.
I guess they need to be.
They take pride in defending themselves, but the Kett are bolder lately. The Dara are their new target. We've had to change our tactics to protect them. More patrols with the Dara means fewer raids on Kett camps. The Kett know this and use it against us.
I think I have enough info.
If you need anything else, I'll be here.
I apologize, Olsk. My pilot says she made the supply drop at the nav point. I can't figure out why they never reached you. I'll have Anya try again with a new shipment free of charge. The Resistance won't starve over technical issues.
They all say the same thing. The Resistance is missing supplies.
I guess I realized I haven't scanned anything in a while.
Can we manage that?
Joe, my friend. Welcome home, brother.
Decryption successful, Pathfinder. Updating your nav system with a supply drop point.
last time.
But I never get care packages from Aya, do I?
You were so good at guilting me, Zeke.
Whoa, didn't mean to sneak up on you.
It's the alien. The one that helped out on Havaron. Didn't expect an alien to help. They've mostly tried to kill and enslave us. So that's amazing. You're amazing.
Oh, thanks.
Shut up, Beniska. You're embarrassing.
Yeah, well.
You shut up. I'm being charming, right?
The Angara have been wonderful to us, including yourself. So thank you.
See? We're building bonds here, Zeke.
So, what's out there? Any tips?
As a start, you could join our fight in Hajara, where those red lights are. I hear someone's looking for help.
Or you could just go there and kill some Ket. They're everywhere.
Anything else you need to know? We've been stationed here forever, so we're experts.
Those red lights, you said that's Hajara?
Yes, Hajara Station, one of the Dar in the valley. It's a small community, mostly scientists. There's people there that might need help, if you haven't checked it out already.
How do people manage to live down there?
Why so surprised? We've adapted to this weather.
Those lights are conspicuous. Don't the Ket attack?
We've adapted to that too. The Ket want to take us alive, so we fight to the death. It seems to deter them.
What's that alien facility on that mountain over there?
That's the Ket Command Center. We have constant eyes on it.
What's its purpose?
It controls Ket operations on the entire planet. There's always ships coming and going.
I came face to face with the prefect there. Meanest, motherless Bisan I ever saw.
Even the Ket seemed afraid. We don't have much intel on her, though.
Do you know of any remnant sites or ruins?
I think so. Actually, I don't know.
Zeke, do you ever read the dailies?
No, you'll tell me if I need to know something.
So, where is it?
Tall lights, over on your right somewhere.
I'll let you get back to your work.
Take care. Stay safe.
You be safe too, Jarla Madarov. Has your sister recovered from her mission? She was brave.
So brave.
She is. Both recovered and brave. Thank you for asking.
Tempest, we're going to need the Nomad. My position.
Deploying forward station. Good luck, Ryder.
Automated protocols activated. Deploying forward station.
I want to make sure that there's nothing more in here that I need to worry about. Doesn't look like it.
Mining zones in this region are available, Pathfinder. I've added them to your nav system.
Okay, Sam, what's Voeld got for us?
Ket activity appears to be centered around this large central command post. According to Resistance intelligence, the base coordinates all Ket military efforts on Voeld.
And taking it down will cripple their operations.
In theory. However, given the trouble the Angara resistance has had infiltrating the base, it will not be a simple task. I recommend a more cautious approach that starts with the investigation of smaller Ket installations.
What about the Angara, the Resistance? What's their status?
Resistance dispatches indicate there is someone in Hajara who needs help. We could visit Tekix, a larger and more established Angara Dar that is nearby.
Sounds good. Thanks, Sam.
Pathfinder, Vold's temperature range is fixed well below freezing, with pockets of even more severe conditions. This necessitates the use of the Nomad. I advise against prolonged exposure to the cold.
Got it. Don't crash the car.
Our scans have detected remnant monoliths, which suggests the presence of a vault.
And that means we might be able to melt this ice cube. Alright, we've got our work cut out for us. Let's get going.
Temperatures are below freezing and continuing to fall.
The Nomad's got safeties if you drive off this mountain, right?
Trust me.
Follow the lights, Ryder.
Hello, Tempest.
of the worst of it. Temperature should be manageable now. Cat, coming this way!
Quickly! Before they find the resistance!
I need help here.
Nice work.
Scott, they almost got past me.
Easy. Are you alright?
Better now that those cat are dead. Ah, I thought I could lead them the other way. If you hadn't come along, they'd be halfway to our camp by now.
How bad are you hurt? Can you make it back?
It'll be comical, but I can walk, and I know a secret route to the camp. Just wide enough for one. I can get back faster than your rover.
Have the Ket tracked down the resistance here?
No, these scum caught a signal flash and were too stubborn to ignore it. You didn't give them time to report in. All their superiors will know is that they went missing in the blizzard.
What are you doing out here?
I'm just a scout. I'm supposed to make sure the Ket get lost out here and stay lost. But they were more prepared than I thought. I got careless.
Alright.
We have to keep going.
Go. I'll roll the Ket bodies off the cliff before I head back.
Pathfinder, this area can be mined for resources. You can extract minerals via your mining interface.
Excuse me while I immediately go away from...
Did your people have plans to settle here? You seem easily affected by the cold.
Oh, there's stuff over here. Why do you keep following us? We're still... Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Pathfinder, this area can be mined for resources. You can extract minerals via your mining interface.
Okay, we're gonna do that one. There we go.
Resources in this area are limited.
Hi.
The windows are fogging up on the inside. Isn't there some sort of de-icer?
I swear I will turn this car. Looks like Ket ahead. We should be careful. Got 'em all.
So, am I the first and only Asari you know?
You are the first, but not the only.
Really?
Picking up a faint signal. Looks like a friendly ship.
It matches the transponder code for Asari survey vessel, Perifona.
Isn't that the ship you and Cora were looking for?
We might be close.
I just realized that I'm going to the two or the three points on my map. It's because I'm still looking at the medical supply one. Why'd you tell me to... Okay, nope, we're going back to get the car. Nope, went further. Still going further, it looks like. There's a forward operating base right there.
Activating automated forward station deployment.
Our histories say there were once flower meadows on Voeld. Colors
Nope.
we didn't have names for.
Whatever you think of it, this is a beautiful planet.
Those clouds are real. I think we saw these lights from the lookout post.
Let's see if someone here needs help.
Don't think that ice is for slushies. Bad weather for it.
Someone around here probably knows what that ice is for.
I hear the researchers here drill into the ice in order to study it.
So boring. Boring is better than being killed by a cat.
I'm reading a normal temperature range, Pathfinder. Life support restored.
Alright. I'm gonna move the car closer.
Janlith, I'm pretty sure the numbers check out. I don't know what else I can do to strengthen my argument. Oh, hello. You're that rider alien everyone's talking about. What can I do for you?
You said something about ice talkers? What are those?
Oh, that's something of a joke between me, Janlith, and everyone who went to school with us in Australia. One of our classmates was at an old archaeological dig and thought he heard a voice through the ice. 2 months later, another group claimed they heard the same thing, an angry voice.
What was it?
Too much Malay, that's what Janlith says. Now it's become something of a joke between us.
This isn't Haval. You spend too long out there in the dark, you'll get weak, sick,
worse?
It's bad. I get it. How do I stay alive?
The moment you see sunlight, break cover. Soak up all the rays you can.
I'll be a target.
Not for long. You'll get a lot from just 5 minutes of exposure. After that, get back under cover.
The human is listening to us.
Yep, I'm right here.
You here to learn survival tips from old Percy?
Why does your kind need the sun?
We draw nourishment from solar radiation, keeps us sharp. Even healed minor injuries.
But we have to keep out of sight, or the cat will spot us.
You sound like an expert, and I'd like to survive.
What I can teach wouldn't help. Different biology.
Your body can't store a charge.
That's true.
If you go too long without sunlight, do you get sick?
Lack of regular exposure puts our bodies under stress. Too much of that, and we're no use to anyone.
Have to keep my strength up for the resistance.
Alright.
Good luck out there.
I'm ready to go, Passy.
Not so fast. You still don't know how to read a weather pattern.
I'll take some of this iridium. Thank you.
Found an abandoned supply pack on the eastern plain.
Anything good in it?
Tools, some frozen nutrient paste, pictures of her family.
Familiar faces? People from around here?
No, looked like they were from farther east.
Guess they didn't make it here.
Excuse me while I just jump over and go to the terminal. I don't know what to do, Noeth. The outsiders are killing Yavara. We don't have the means to stop them. There are so few left. What if our last piece of living history goes extinct? How do we live with ourselves if we do nothing? I have half a mind to go out there and stop them. I can't let the Yavara suffer like this. I won't let their song be silenced. Noeth, we made it to that mountain peak you had your eye on. You were right. It's in Iraq? God damn. There's so many names that I have no idea how to pronounce. Nesting ground. I wish you could see it, Noeth. I've never seen so many infant Iraqs in one place. They seem to be working together as a community to care for their young. It's a behavior no biologist has witnessed before. What we're seeing today could change Iraq research for years. I don't know how you knew this would be here, but your instincts were spot on yet again. I can't wait for you to see the holo captures I've taken. Boop.
We don't want to cause an avalanche digging around in there.
Well, I haven't seen many of your kind around here, but I've heard lots about the Pathfinder from my friends on Aya.
All good things, I hope.
So far,
I'll take a look at your stock.
got plenty of supplies.
And yet, nothing that I want. Except for these two. And with, you know what? With the number of stuff that I have, may as well just get those two things. Oh wait, no. Yeah, I don't necessarily want them. It's not like blueprints or anything like that. Sure. Wait, is this just all items? Yeah, it's all. Cool.
They told me you might be coming through. Watch your step. We bedded data probes in the snow.
What is this place?
Jara Station, the only research base on Voeld. Educated on Aya, trained by the Resistance.
Takes guts to be stationed out here alone.
They only send scientists who can handle themselves in a fight. Since the Resistance can't always protect us, we protect ourselves.
Are you in charge here?
lead researcher. Worked as a seismologist on Aya before I volunteered for Hijara.
You volunteered?
We all did. Aya is fine, but all that green gets boring. I can't speak for the rest, but I came here for the adventure. So far, Voeld has lived up to my expectations. Always a new mountain to scale.
How long has the station been around?
Only a few years. This used to be Ket territory before the Resistance pushed them out. We've discovered a wealth of resources the Ket protected out here. Metals, minerals, even a new species of edible cold weather fungus.
All that was hidden under the ice?
And more. We've only scratched the surface.
I'll come back if I need anything.
I'll be here.
Doink. Hey. Alright, I'll have to actually go in, it looks like. If I can. Yeah, I should be able to.
How's the dig going?
We can't get deep enough to take a proper sample. The ice is too thick. If I had better equipment, we would have finished days ago.
Try asking Armroll about it.
Irritated researcher. That's the person's name.
Well, that alien pathfinder they call Ryder. Oh, wish I could talk. But I've got to get this sky-cursed piece of junk working. It's been picking up weird interference for days. I can't transmit data to our colleagues in Talara.
Can I help?
Is there something I can do?
Maybe. I didn't think you'd be familiar with our machines. Oh, I need to take a break before I kill someone. If you want, feel free to poke around.
High-powered communications array. Most likely for planet-wide communications.
Makes sense. Anything on that interference the researcher talked about?
I am detecting a signal. It is faint, but this equipment is sensitive. Pathfinder, I also observe a regular pattern in this emitted signal. It may be artificial.
You don't mean Ket? Are you saying the Ket are disrupting our comms? We must look into this.
I'm reading a temperature decrease.
Yep, that is pretty much this entire planet.
Temperature range, Pathfinder. Life support restored.
Okay. Ooh, boy. Okay. What do we have in here? Scan minerals. Fuck it, I'm going to that. There's a drop point there that I missed. I guess we're gonna do that.
I'm detecting below normal temperatures.
You sure take up a lot of space back here. Your thighs are massive.
Great. Now we're both uncomfortable.
Charles got them thick thighs.
The Ket have made camp. Be careful, Ryder.
An
It
undocumented
is
mineral has been detected, Pathfinder.
somewhere here. It's not you. It's you. Alright. back up to there. Skirt! See, I can't drive with the slippy turning like this.
Pathfinder, I detect Ket among the salvage.
Excuse me, hold on, hold on. That's... Yeah, maybe don't do that. There's nothing in here, it looks like. Alright, back up the hill.
Nice work. Nice shot. Why were Angara attacking us?
Pathfinder, I detect a datapad nearby.
I provided the location for the new drop point. Supply drop is scheduled for later today, so get there quickly. If the stars are with us, the drop will contain shield tech. I must remind you again about discretion. You are to not reveal your mission to anyone. If Ephra hears we're building a stockpile, he'll take action. We must keep this up for as long as possible. Skies guide you.
Axul. Should I know about him?
That's a conversation for another time.
Pathfinder, I have informed Olis. The drop point is secure.
Good. The Resistance should get their supplies now.
Okay. So that's those. I didn't speak to somebody, it looks like. So let's go do that. Oops. Accidentally hit the console. Jump. Didn't quite work.
It corners a little poorly, doesn't it? Your vehicle?
Hey, don't make fun of it. It definitely rides better than the Mako. Actually, you know what? The mechanic of ice on this actually makes a lot of sense.
PB, what do you like to do for fun?
Whatever's next. That's what's fun.
So, there's nothing from your past that you miss? That you left behind?
Well, I had a weakness for gruesome crime stories. True stories of the Ardat Yakshi among us. That kind of thing. Of course, they probably weren't true, but they were thrilling and kept me up at night.
I'd like to read them.
Me too. But when you travel light, you have to leave things behind.
It was just somebody who it seems like I did not talk to.
Environment check. Temperatures are within acceptable parameters.
It would be this person here.
We can't just attack
Life
an
support is
entire
back
Ket
online.
base.
You're that alien people have been talking about. Some say we can't trust you. But if you're here to fight Ket, that's good enough for me.
Thanks.
I appreciate the vote of confidence.
Ket kill people. They take our families and we never see them again. Anyone who fights against that has to be better than them. So, will you fight them? I know the location of the labor camp where they took my uncle.
What's a Ket labor camp for?
Different things. They put people in cages there. Sometimes they make them work. Sometimes they collect Angara, and once they have enough, they move them. And sometimes they just kill them. My father died that way.
That's awful. I'm sorry.
Don't be sorry. Make sure I don't lose more family.
I can help.
I'll get your uncle.
Here's the nav point of the labor camp. Please hurry. Nilge may not have much time.
I will get to it when I have an opportunity, because that's how video games work. God, look at all the stuff. Look at everything there is. There's so much. Let's try to do that. Wait. Wait. Are these the... Oh, these are memory triggers. Okay. Excuse me.
Joel, I tried that paste the Angara eat. Smelled great, but it was not delicious.
And I find your food very bland. Belisaria Bisale, how will we ever get along?
Yeah. That's what I get for trying to make conversation.
Sam, another memory trigger?
One of your father's memories is now accessible. Return to Sam Node on the Hyperion to investigate further.
I now have 2. Okay, this... What is this one? That's a... Nope, this one. Find an outpost site, okay. I think I'm gonna... Fuck, or do I want to do that? I think this might be the better way to do it. So I'm gonna head, like, directly right. This direction. Nope.
Maybe we should check out that Ket tech.
Oh, other way. Other way.
Look at that. The remnant staked a claim over there.
I don't think this is gonna work. It's too upright. Oh, too vertical, not
Joe,
upright.
Your people have been fighting the Ket for a long time.
Since long before my birth.
Are you encouraged that you have allies now? Us, I mean.
Still going.
It's better not to die alone. Yes.
Wow. You don't think we can win?
This isn't a typical war. Therefore, winning won't be typical.
There's gonna be a memory trigger up here along with Oh.
Pathfinder, this location could support an outpost, but the planet is not yet viable.
Another memory trigger?
One of your father's memories is now accessible. Return to Sam Node on the Hyperion to investigate further.
That's obviously drawn an eye. Okay, let's go that way now.
Look, Cat set up camp.
Nah, we're good.
Remnant pillars. Careful. Huh. I thought this would be the perifauna.
Ice or mineral deposits may be reflecting false positives. The real signal must be relatively close.
Platinum. Iridium. Lithium. Okay. Continue to go that way. Because this will also get me a... not outpost, but a... forward base.
Hey,
Meow.
Jal. You smell really nice. Like, not just now. Always.
We are nearing the nav point provided by Sokar Isov on Aya.
Yeah, someone mixed it up here.
It's a big boy out there.
Found them.
Scans reveal these crates contain Angaran weapons.
Oh, really now?
That's Snake!
Oh, did Sokka not mention he helps us out sometimes?
Okay, is that... Did I not investigate it all yet?
I detect traces of weapons fire consistent with Cat's technology.
Cat. Great. And here's the ambush.
Heck, damn it!
That's it. Good work.
Alright. Bring that shit to Aya. Next thing to do is establish that, but on the way to the base. Actually, let's pick this shit up first. Thank you.
You're so alive, PB. More than the others of your species I've met.
I think you're fascinating. Angara are so open with their feelings.
This is a little uncomfortable.
And humans
Don't worry about it.
How long have the Angara been fighting the Ket? Must feel like forever.
They're a tough bunch.
I and many others have never known a world without Ket. The Resistance fights so our children may one day be free.
Pathfinder, this area can be mined for resources.
Yep.
You can extract minerals via your mining interface.
Finally found where it was. That's a lot. Oh. That's fine. I'm good with that for now. So those are all the, not the labor camps. There, I mean, this whole thing's a labor camp, but those are the cells.
Labor camp Skiot talked about.
Let's find Nirj.
You're here to rescue us. The control panel is right there. Shut this down.
Running ammo!
Once I have a weapon, I'm gonna destroy these Ket.
Wow. Okay, did they just send everyone at us? No?
That's it.
That's it for now. Let's get that warmth.
I'm detecting below normal temperatures.
Have to be brief. The Ket took our equipment away, but they missed this data device. Interface is awkward, but it'll do. They caught us at Irask. We stayed longer than we should have, hoping it would give others a chance. But when you left, you told me not to do anything that would get me hurt. But when the alert came, I couldn't get on the shuttle. I wouldn't be able to live knowing I could have done more. That would have been the deeper hurt. So I have done what you asked, though not quite in the way you intended. And I am sorry to put you through this. Be well, my heart, and may the stars always shine bright for you.
I'm gonna kill these cats!
That's what I want to hear.
Disable the fence, quick! I'm not getting away with this!
You must be Jaal. Or not Jaal. You must be fucking the other one that I'm...
Disable the fence, I have to get out! Freedom!
Find your spot where you have to be, so I can talk to you.
Just in time. Would have given us another day at most. No thanks for Rana's jabs.
If the Ket can't handle being called mildly insulting things, that's on them, not me.
You see what I mean? We owe you. How'd you find us anyway?
Your nephew, Skiat, was trying to get you rescued.
Good boy. He's got potential, Milt.
So you've said before. The Resistance needs to be debriefed. We'll head back to base as soon as possible.
What about the data drive? We have to deliver it to Buxel so she can start the analysis.
Interesting. It seems we have to depend on our rescuer for more than a rescue. Can you deliver this drive to Tetchix? If we work together, no time will be wasted.
Hey, what is it?
What's in the drive?
The Ket code we stole while trying to infiltrate their command center. The Ket never realized how much we downloaded off their network.
Of course.
I'll go there as soon as I can.
Perfect. Buxel will be in her workshop. I hope we meet again, under better circumstances.
I'm reading a temperature decrease.
What's in here? Oh, boy. Our attempts to release the repugnant Angaran AI from their frozen city are behind schedule. Archon continues to instruct me to capture it and not destroy it. More slaves are required. The frequency of raids will be decreased. That is all. Acquired raid settlement of Irask. Group 1 soldier remaining. 6 were distributed to various facilities. 0 chosen. Failed group of 5. All resistance soldiers. Expectations unmet. Acquired in failed resistance. Unyielding great promise. Okay. I'll just put that away. We don't need it. Why are you locked?
The temperature is falling, Pathfinder.
Alright. Let's go get the car. And then we're probably going to have to call it an episode, because it's another almost hour and a half episode. Alright, so looking at the map, it looks like we've got not quite half the map. A little bit. Like, we've got this part essentially done. This outpost needs to get resolved. Before we can really do anything. So I think the next episode is just going to be going through like the eastern half of this place to free it. So what I think what I'll do is I'll be going down through this and then probably clear this chunk out and then maybe check out these towers, because I think these towers are what gives the viability a much higher viability. Alright, so that's going to be the next places. We're going to go to that. So, for those of you who are watching on YouTube, thank you all so much for watching. I'm Blurry Phoenix, and game on.